Masechet Menahot Daf Kuf Dalet Amud Aleph, like 10 lines from the top, Mishnah. This is talking about a lot about Nisachim. Nisachim are the libations, wine, oil. They usually come with a korban. However, we do learn from the pasuk that you're able to bring it by itself as a standalone donation. Now the Gemara is going to go into detail. The Mishnah is going to go into details with the Gemara. And mitnadavin log shnayim v'chamisha. A person cannot donate a separate nesach korban, one log, two log, or five log because they're never brought as together with a korban. A person can do three, four, or six lugin because that's donated with korbanot. Umi shisham Allah also six plus is allowed. What the Gemara says. Ish keva nesachim. Is there a fixed amount for korban nesach for nesach? Or en keva nesachim, or is not a set amount? Can you change it or not? He brought five lugin. Iyamart en keva nesachim says no set amount. Mashich makri barba'a minahu. Then you could separate and use four. Then the hazila that you can use it for a ram korban. The Ida Chavin Devan, that last one can be brought as a community, regular libation. Via Amar Gersh Kevin, there is a separate set amount. Ad Mamni Lahu Karvi. He has to add another lug to bring it in order to fit it to part of the regular korban. My what's al khat? We're starting by Dashma Shishan Dava 6 for donation korban. Hey, Amrina and Kineged me was that for? Kineged Motar Hatat. That's considered if it was an extra hatat to fund ومتاع عشان موتر اكسترا شام ومتاع عشان مزيور نزير شام ومتاع عشان اسرع اكشن مسرع شام ومتاع كنين اكشن bird kurban ومتاع من حن حوتين also a sinner من خا. Now the question is, anytime if you want to tell me that there's no set amount, and if you want the guy wants to bring five, you can use four for one and five fifth for the next something else. لتكن شوفار الحين you should make a different additional donation chest in the Bet HaMikdash besides the other ones. Can negative مخلفين for extra nesachim if you're allowed to do that. The Gemara says, nah, not a question, it's not proof. Hanach min debat sipur azli. Those six chests go for the regular donation korbanot of the community. Hana shichi, that's common. And sure, the mistarfi the moral the marba hadi the kavi. And if you're able to combine with another one, right? So over here, these extra lugin are extra. That's why are common. That's why you want to be able to combine it. The Gemara says, "I'm a another quite tashmaz bring up proof." Ezrach, this is every single Jewish person. The mission Medavim Zachim, that person can donate a separate nesech. The kama how much can he donate? Shoshet Lagin 3. Uminan Shimon Asal, see if his family if he wants to add, he can add more. Tomorrow Yehia, it should be Yachol of maybe you think also to do fewer. Lamar Kacha has to be like so. My Yosef Lumin add. Ilim Abba Hashem want to do 4 or 5. My Shnash Hazush Lekeves. Why 3? Because why? Because we brought with a lamb. But 4 or 6 also can be donated for a ram in bulk. Allah Hamisha must be 5. Shmamina and Kevin must be no set amount. Shmamina good proof. Amar Rashi, Bahana no Tanach, we did not learn the Mishnah. Our Mishnah said, and I mean log Shnaim Hamisha, you can do 2 or 5. The Katanim Hamisha Shnaim. And we mentioned 5 similar to 2. Mar Shnaim Blah has like 2 is all not donated is not fit for anything else. Hamisha Namlah has also 5 can't be donated at all because it doesn't fit anything. So you see they do see it need a set amount. The Gemara says, maybe I can't prove that. Hakita, hakita. Two separate types of concepts. If you donate 2, nothing. If you do 5 as part of something else, you can use 4 plus 1. If you want to see there's no such thing as set amount, high and Kevin Zachim, and there's no set amount, and I have no problem with that. If you want to there is a set amount, Ada Asara, then up to 10, Pshitali, I understand what you do. Hadasar, I mean 10 makes sense. Each number up to 10 could be brought with the bull, ram, or other denominations. However, if you do a hadazar, if you do 11, Amud bet, then I have a problem. What do you do? Gavra l'shnei parim k'hamini mean maybe he asks for 2 bulls, which is 12. But I don't know if he has to add the 12th one, otherwise he doesn't do anything. Or do l'shnei elim the kevis you do 3 different korbanos. 2 rams, 1 lamb. Two rams, 1 lamb. And therefore you have perfect 11. Today, do we say you do 2 plus 1? Although, or not? My was not the says Teku. No, not. A person can donate 1 by itself. But you don't donate oil by itself. They would be as a kiva, so one drive a cure. The bit of fun brings us to do oil. Marbit fun, my must in the just like we find by wine, that you, when it comes to Hayub, you can bring it as a separate donation. After to the oil, you as an obligation. Aban also bring as a donation. I'm not allowed to cure because says them. That's not a good logic. That makes sense by yain, by wine, shekin karev im habatum b'yasma. You can bring it separately with a korban. To my percent, but regarding oil, shekin karev im habatum, so you don't bring it separately. So how says you could bring it by itself, right? So the oil is mixed with the flour, never brought separately like the wine is poured by itself. The Gemara says en shnaim Mitavin Isaron Echad, Prime Mishnah says that two people cannot donate one Isaron put together. Amar Delvin, Allah Shem, they could donate in Allah Shem together. All field even a bird, they could even offer a bird in partnership. Marava. מדברי name the more we see from the מחלוקת between Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Akiva, מדבר שאדם מן חד מסיים בכל a person can go to mincha of elevation anytime he wants. More specific, of course, why would you think not? Ma'ur to me, but I thought mine had in the back, only a voluntary mincha, a person can, Torah told us you could donate, Hani Hamish Menahot, only these five, Tefilot, but not additional ones. Kamash therefore teaches us, Hani Mila Bistam, only that without specifying. Abayechet, the Perish, but he wants to specify, Amin Hanisachim, Perish, he can do it. In Shnaim, Medavin, a person cannot, two people cannot donate mincha in partnership, but they can do animals or birds. The Gemara says, my time, my wife, Ilam Mishin Tiv Takriv mentioned maybe you think because the word Takriv singular, Allah now has Tiv Takriv, but we say Allah also is singular, but we know you could partner. And Allah my time is how come you could do Allah together? The Tiv Le'alu Techem plural. Min Hanami would say the Murhat Techem, but Minha also is written as plural. Okay. Elam Mishum Tiv Ba Nefesh because it's mentioned singular. Nefesh, one person by Mincha. Time after verses well, yeah, actually Yakriv Kavrna, the Khon, the Techem, Khon, the Versheb. The Shem Hakoba in the Shtafot, those that to El Mincha, Shem, Nefesh, only Mincha can't do partner because singular word nefesh. Mar Bishak. Why is minha different? Because it mentions singular nefesh. Amar Baruch Hu Hashem says, "Mi dar kol abi minha." Who is it normal to bring a minha? And I, a poor man, ma'ale ani alav ki ilu hikriv and Hashem. I consider as if he offered his soul because this is the best he can do. When Hashem sees us doing the best we can, he looks at it as if we offer our soul. Mar Bishak. Why is minha different? That it mentions five different ways of using oil to prepare it. Mashallah is comparable to a human king. Sha'asa lo ahava is like a person, a friend made him a beautiful meal. The king knows that his friend's poor. Amalo, he said, Aseli min hamisha min tigul, maybe five different types of oil dishes. Kadesh so I could enjoy it. Meaning he's giving him a way out that he doesn't have to splurge and spend money that he doesn't have. So he's giving him more options to offer. That's what Hashem did with us, Kaviyachol, knowing that a poor person can't afford it. So he gives him five different options of offering the minha in a financial way that's stable. Sorry, not new perek. You thought we were done. Harry said on a person, new perek, a person that wants to bring one Isra on a flower. Yavi Yachar can bring one. Just remember, this is plural. Yavi Shnaim brings two minimum. Pirashti, if I said I want, if I specified how much I want, but anyway, I'm Pirashti, but I don't remember when I did. Yavi Shishim is going to bring six, which is the max. 60, sorry, which is the max. How do you allow me to have someone to bring me to Yavi is she say you can bring anytime he wants. Every time he says no. Yavi min ha solid fine flour. Show me how this is the most distinct one. Min ha min mincha. I said I want to bring mincha. I want to say a type of mincha, but I don't know which one. He didn't say which one. Yavi achar to bring one. Menahot or min menahot. If he said I want to bring plural, he didn't specify. Yavi Shleim bring two. Pirashti, if I mentioned I wanted a certain mincha, the end of that is in Pirashti, I don't remember which one. Maybe I mentioned bring all five. Pirashti mincha, I should I mentioned that specified I wanted to bring mincha of Isronim flour. You know, the come Pirashti, I don't remember how I did. Yavi Shishim is only bring 60 flour, 60 Isronim of flour. Rabbi Meir says, Yavi minachot shal Isronot, mincha v'ashishim, a person can bring 60 minachot of ranging from 1 to 60. Okay. As Gemara says, if someone vowed of one Isaron, he brings one. The Gemara says pizza, of course, why not? But it's not to Navi Shtaim B'Sricha, the Hidush was the second one. Hanam Shita, that's also no Hidush. You mentioned two, so Torah mentioned two. Marshana, Me'ut Isronot Shtaim B'Sricha, the Mishnah is teaching us that when you say plural, you have to bring two, you don't have to bring more. Pirashti, when I Pirashti, the person says I mentioned a certain amount of Isaronot, but I don't remember what I did, give you Shishim, Isaron bring 60 flowers. 60 Isaron flour. My time was according to Amar Hiskiel, look, Rabbi, not Rabbi. The Rabbi, because we see Rabbi. How am I even a hot shell? We see at the end of the part of Mishnah that when you're in Safek regarding flour, you bring 1 to 60. The Gemara says, it would agree. The guy says, I definitely said a number of Isnot. But I didn't establish the vessel. The might teach therefore is to bring 60 Isnot, 60 vessels, one per each. In the second case, however, he mentioned seemingly in one vessel, therefore he has to bring 60 different types of minchas from 1 to 60. Next part of the Mishnah said, if a person says, I want to bring mincha, any type. He says, no, fine flour. It's the most distinct one. It says, the reason why you do fine flour is because the Torah mentioned it first. And that's the case. However, that Allah person says, I want to bring an Allah. If a guy is to bring the young bull, because that's what the Torah started off with, tahila. Minatonia be keves, and also if a person is a flock, should bring a sheep. That's what the pasuk started off with as well. Minalfi says a bird, if you told me to bring turtle doves. Because that's what the Torah started. That's okay. Why did Mishnah say, Hare Olav, someone say Olav, if he keves to bring the sheep, because every Shinamer, Torah Binyana, Dove, a young turtle dove. Below Palegir, it doesn't argue. So we see there is the first type mentioned in Pasuk is not the automatic answer. Where it says, "Elamai miyuchedet shminachot." So what does fine flour mean that it's a special one? Not the Pasuk. Because why? Gilet Leshem HaLevai, because it doesn't accompany no other accompanying name. All other ones have marcheshet, etc. Whereas Vahatana هو يفتح بالزبر كما بعد في المشنah, where it says because of the pasuk. Whereas Hachi Kamar Ezu Minham Yuchelet Shvenachor. What's the most distinct one? Gilet Leshem Leviah, and it did not have one. Zu Shepatach B'Afiafi. This is the one that Torah started off with. Now, we're not saying that that is the reason because Torah started off with the first, but that's how we're identifying it. The Gemara says B'Shita Minahat Sol Kamar. So it's obvious. The Torah Mishnah, we don't know which one. We don't have to bring pasuk. Why mention the pasuk? The Mishnah mentioned the fine flour one. The Gemara says no. Simna ba'alma. It's true. You don't need to remember it by the pasuk. He's just giving you a siman. No,